Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Mari, and I am back with another reaction video. Hey, y'all new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on your notification bell. We got 6ix9ine telling us about his abandonment from his father and meeting him at a young age, at age 8, man. Let's get straight into it.
All right, here we go. The interview nobody saw coming. Tekashi 6ix9ine on VladTV.
All right. I thought I'd been there when I told you that. I thought I did.
Nah. This is our first time.
I thought you gave me. You know how when they have the Vlad interview and they send like the assistant out to do it. I felt like I did one of those because I was remember.
Nah. I'm definitely.
What is wrong with his hair? He got the purple ass hair on. Did he cut his hair? In the world?
Definitely doing this one myself.
I bet.
Well, let's start in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
What was your childhood like?
I mean, like a regular childhood, like just Mexican mom came in 1986. The cliche. Single parent home. My stepfather, who I thought was my real father, played that role for me. We didn't have crazy money. So just it was a having nothing childhood to I think I was 14 when I just got my first job. My dad passed away in 2010, so that's when I started working with my brother and stuff, just to help my mom out and stuff like that. So it was one of those childhoods.
Okay, so your mom is Mexican.
Yeah.
I believe he used to work at like a pizza place or something like that before he did the rap shit. I could be wrong though.
And she was a factory worker.
No, my mom's not a factory. No, she used to clean houses.
Clean houses, okay.
Yeah. She used to clean houses for like the Hasidic Jews.
Okay.
And she always worked with those families.
Got it. And your dad, Daniel Hernandez Sr., he's from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was.
Right. You were 9 years old.
Yeah, I was in 3rd grade when he showed up.
Okay, but your mom said that your dad was dead at one point?
No.
Okay.
I thought my real dad was my stepfather.
Stepdad.
Yeah, Luis Nazario.
So you meet your dad around 8 or 9 years old. What was it like to see your dad for the first time? Like, did he look like you?
Nah, I didn't even know. I was walking home from school. This dude comes up to me, asks me for directions, right? And he asked me where's a train or whatever, like a train station. I said, yo, you walk down, go left. That's where you're gonna find a train. That's me coming out of school. So we keep walking like 3 to 4 blocks, and then the same dude shows up. Like as we walk in, like into my house, I see the same dude. So I found it weird because
you never knew it was your dad. He asking you for directions and stuff. You don't even know who he is. He probably don't even know who you is. You walking up to your house and there he is again. And he's like, damn, this whole time. Like that's crazy. How that work? Like that's like fate or something, ain't it?
4 blocks away, and he asked me where's the train directions. I send him the other way. So when I send him the other way and I see him, standing by the house on the same block of the house, I found it weird. And then I told my mom, I was like, yo, didn't this dude ask me for the directions of the train? And then he came up to me and I was like, yo, I said it was that way. And then he's like, yo, I'm your dad. That's how and then I looked at my mom started crying. I was like, yo, fuck. I was like, I didn't even pay him no mind because the love I got from the love I have from my, stepfather would never change. You know what I mean? And so I just.
Well, didn't your real dad have some drug problems?
Well, yeah, he had drug problems and stuff like that. And he kept having drug problems.
Yeah.
But that don't matter. Like if you have drug problems, you still my dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But abandoning me, that was a whole, and there was no reason for it. Cause if you came into my life and my mom opened that door for you to like, you know what I mean? Cause my mom, I know her working, cleaning houses and my mom, it's my mom. So I lived with her. I'm a mama's boy. I could tell if my mom really needed us to go to like a father figures, she would let that happen because she's always working. So we used to stay, me and my brother used to stay home by ourselves doing nothing. You know what I mean? We didn't have the money to do nothing. We couldn't go nowhere. So him being a drug addict is not an excuse for not, you know,
in your life, being a father.
wanting us in his life.
He also went to prison for a while for drugs.
Well, I still
for
don't
drug
know.
selling, I think.
Yeah, I still don't know. To be honest with you, I never looked into it. I don't care about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still not an excuse. You know what I mean? He was out of prison. From what I understand, went to Orlando to live with his family or whatever.
Right.
Didn't come look
You
for
got
us,
more
so he
brothers.
needed some help.
You got
You know
more
what I mean?
brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay, and you had an older brother. Well, you have an older brother,
Yeah.
Oscar,
Yeah, Oscar.
and you guys grew up together.
Yeah.
You guys were in the church a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we grew up in church. Like my mom gave her life to God. Like when we was in like first grade, I was 6 years old. So every day was church. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday twice. And Sunday twice because church started at 9:30 and finished 8:30 and finished at 11:30. And from 11:30, the church would resume back at 5 o'clock for the second like culto. So we would stay in church because everybody from church would go upstairs and the pastor's wife would cook and we would just stay there. So from 8:30 to 9:30 at night, we'll be in church all day. So that's like, what, 10 hours?
A tragedy happens.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that.
So, you know, I don't really like talk about it. I'm gonna zoom through it. I don't really like talk about
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
My stepdad asks me, yo, come with me to the supermarket. You know what I mean? And when he tells me come with me to the supermarket, I said, nah, go, because I just had a girlfriend, right? This was like, I lost my virginity like in May. I lost my virginity like in May of like that year.
2010.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, you know what I mean? So I know that's fact. So around August, early September, he tells me, yo, take this trip with him to the supermarket. I'm 13, you know what I mean? So I tell this girl, no, I'm 14 because May 8th passed.
Right.
So and it was an 8th grade summer. I tell, you know, my dad, no, go, like, you know, I'm with my girlfriend, like, I don't want to go carry the cart, you know, because we had to push a cart, you know, the cart with the 4 wheels on it.
Yeah.
The square cart.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, you're gonna make me push that shit. Like, I ain't trying to go do that. And then, you know, he goes, it's like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, some shit like that. Hours pass, keep passing. Yeah, where my pops at? Like, you know what I mean? So then one of my neighbors at Waldito, he lives upstairs, he was knocking on the window. He's like, yo, your pops is laid out on Belvedere. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, your pops laid out on Belvedere. I'm like, nah. So I tell my mom, and my mom starts screaming. I run out in my underwear, like I'm just running. So I see there's already ambulance, already mad people. I'm like, yo, that's my dad. My dad,
right.
He don't know where he's at. So I'm like, you know, I'm 13. I'm 14, you know what I mean? So what am I going to do? You know, I start looking around, you know. I start telling people, like, what happened? Like, da-da-da. They're like, yo, whatever. Long story short, they took my pops to Bellevue. It was like a head trauma. So he died September 15th, a day away from his birthday.
Dang, a day?
What was the situation around the shooting? Did you ever find out?
No, it wasn't a shooting. He got hit with an object that cracked his skull open.
Oh.
But the blood never exited. So for the cause that the blood never exited, all the blood is internal bleeding.
Swelling.
It's swelling.
Yeah.
So he went into cardiac arrest, and you know, he was on what was that called? The tubes and stuff like that. Life support, basically.
Life support, yeah. What? So did someone hit him with something?
I still don't know to this day.
So there was no police investigation, nothing?
No, they did, but it was like on a back block.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was on a back block. So they
don't know.
Yeah, like, all right, so
like
18
alley?
Locust, if you look at it on the Google map, it's an industrial area behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have Broadway, that's the main street, but then you have Beaver. So I live between 18 Locust, between Broadway and Beaver. It's all industrial. They have fish factories, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. But, you know, I mean, the streets talk.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever say, "Oh, I think this happened," or "This
Yeah,
guy
there was
did
a
it"?
little conversation like that. But remember, I'm 14.
Yeah, you're a kid.
I'm 14. My brother's 15. You know what I mean? And it's weird the way the block works. Like Belvedere, everybody, whoever's on Belvedere don't talk to nobody on Locust. Whoever's on Locust, nobody talks to nobody on Park. Whoever's on Park, nobody talks to, who's on Arian. You know what I mean? Like it's they block. You know what I mean?
Okay. And that situation caused a lot of depression.
Yeah.
Okay. You actually got expelled in 8th grade
I got expelled. No, remember, it was 8th grade summer, so I got expelled
into the 9th grade.
like 9th or 10th grade, one of those grades. It's like 10 years ago. So like, I got expelled. They sent me to like a therapy. I've been in therapy since I was 14. Then they sent me to like this special school that I thought it was like for like small kids. When I get there, it's like full of kids that like with trauma, like, you know what I mean? Like got raped and shit like that, molested, people foster home, you know what I mean? I just went there. I just dropped out. I was like, I ain't doing this. Like, you know what I mean?
So basically you dropped out in high school.
I dropped out, in high school.
Wow, y'all. What a crazy story, man. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, man. Like the video, comment down below on what you think of this interview. I love y'all. Hope y'all love me. Positive. I love y'all. Hope y'all love me. Stay positive. Stay free, man. Hey, this was a crazy story. I never really knew about 6ix9ine like that. Like him opening up, you know what I mean? Telling his story. I never knew none of this stuff about him. Let me know if you did, Yeah. Love y'all, man. I'm out. To the next one. Peace.